Hello, welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. I'm Roadkill, and today we will be flying the Beechcraft Bonanza V35 here by Carenado. It is a payware aircraft, and I've been flying it for a while. It's probably my third favorite to fly, the second being the Beechcraft 18, and the first being the Airplane Heaven DC-3, which just came out. And I haven't got around to making a video about this aircraft, so let's do that right now. Before we start, hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. Also leave a comment down below if you own this aircraft and what you love about it or what you don't love about it. I would love to hear from you. With that all out of the way, let's get to flying. Okay, here we are on the outside of the aircraft, and as you can see, it's very detailed and classic Carenado modeling for sure, which is why I like the Carenados. It gets that immersive feel to the game. Just this beautiful aircraft. I love the Beechcraft aircraft. Let's jump inside. We've got this cool wood paneling here that is totally 1980s. You got some sun visors here that flip down, help you when you're flying into the sun. Got the windows that open up. As you can tell, outside gets louder when you flip that open. Side door opens up, and also in the back, which I can't figure out how to get back there. Somehow I did before, and I can't remember how I did it, but the back you got passenger seats, and the very back you got a luggage compartment door that opens up on the side. So we'll get that shut down here, and then we'll just get this thing fired up. It's whoops, I didn't want to do that. What did I do? Right main, left main. Or what I did. I probably switched something off that I wasn't supposed to. But anyways, the cockpit's pretty basic. Everything works. All the nav, the GPS works. The nav radio works. The autopilot works. You can program the autopilot, and you got your altimeter here that you can program. So it's a pretty basic plane. It's not study level by any means. If you're looking for a study level plane, this might not be the one for you. But if you like a intermediate aircraft that you can fly, that you can flip switches and do fun stuff with, this might be a good plane for you. It's a really good starter plane if you haven't flown much. It's very forgiving on takeoff and landing, and it's a lot of fun to fly, actually. Let's see if I got everything set up. It's pretty basic to start. All right, we got her started up, no problem. Just flip a couple switches and you're good to go. Let's taxi out to the runway and see if I can get it off the ground. Get that window off. All right, let's go to an outside view here. It's got decent sound. It's nothing amazing. Which is okay. I do like the more realistic airplane sounds, though. I've come to find after flying that DC-3, it really gives you a depth of immersion that you can't really get with generic sounds. And this has got a step above the basic in-game aircraft sounds, so it does sound better. There is some audio clipping that I've noticed that kind of bugs me, that occurs in this aircraft from time to time, but something that's funny, I forgot to turn on the GPS. Something that's funny is when you do really hard turns, it sounds like there's a bottle rolling in the back as if you're like drinking a beer and you threw the glass bottle in the back and it rolls around when you take too hard of a turn. So I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, we're gonna take off in this beautiful aircraft here, and gonna do a short flight. We are getting up to speed. Start pulling up here. It does have some nice sounds when it comes to the aircraft creaking and bouncing and whatnot. Good gear sound effects. As I said before, this aircraft is very forgiving to fly. So if you're new, this is a highly recommend aircraft. I highly recommend it. And it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 15 bucks in the Microsoft Marketplace, so it's not gonna break the bank. It's not gonna be like some of the other aircraft that are like $60. But then again, it's not study level either, so you pay for what you get, and I think that it's a fair price for what you're getting in this aircraft. We're just doing a nice little flight over New Zealand. Just a quick flight, and I'm going to try to use my autopilot. I just configured the autopilot to my keyboard, so I can just, or not my keyboard, my joystick, so I can just press buttons there, so I don't have to zoom in with the mouse. Pull the mixture out, it's about 50%. And I should probably prop down here. Got the RPMs here. What else do we have? Altimeter, airspeed, got temperature, got fuel for left, or main tank, and auxiliary. Fuel selectors right down here. What else do we have in this aircraft? I think we have some overhead lighting somewhere. Here we go. Yep. So yeah, just a simple aircraft. It's nothing too extravagant, but it's a lot of fun to fly. Very forgiving. In fact, I forgot to hit GPS on this. We're gonna spin around here and get back on track. A nice little flight over New Zealand. Do some sightseeing while we're at it. So here we have the communication radio and then the nav radio. Both work. I know how to use these, but I don't know how to use the nav radio. GPS is fully functional. So that's a good thing, especially if you are on a long trip. You want to program in some destinations, you can do that. One thing I haven't messed with yet. Take a look at this. Okay, so you can program different nav points here as well, and different communications, COM1 and COM2. So that's pretty cool. I don't mess around with that yet. It's something I have to learn. But this is the altimeter. You can program the altimeter here, and then so if I want to go to 5,000 feet, I can program it, which is nice. So it's a good touring plane, especially if you don't want to fly a big, massive plane. You just want to fly around. It's also a good, it's got good views out the window, so you can see all around you. So definitely a good touring plane. Good sightseeing plane. Overall fun to fly. Yeah, it looks like we are about 8 minutes out of our destination. I have not landed at this airport, so you never know what it's going to happen when you just pick a random airport to land at. It could be there, it may not be. So we might be landing in a grass field for all I know. All right, we're about 5 minutes away from our destination, and just gonna take it easy. I guess I could do some maneuvers for you. All right, turning off the autopilot. We're gonna do some maneuvers for you so that you can see how this thing maneuvers. We've got a stall going and a spin, and we're gonna try to get out of it. So it's pretty easy to get out of the stalls. And did you hear that bottle rolling around in the back? You hear that? See if I can do it again. Well, now it's not going to do it, but yeah, that's got a little bottle rolling around in the back. I find kind of funny. Should probably get some airspeed up here, but yeah, you can really rock this thing left and right, and it's not going to crash unless you really do something drastic. So, nice little aircraft to fly around. I'm thinking we should see the airport off in the distance, but I don't see a runway. I'll lower some flaps to drop our airspeed a little. So I'm thinking we're going to be landing on grass, so that should be a good test of the durability of this aircraft. So if I can't see the runway, I'll just land in a field somewhere. Call it good. Do an emergency landing. When we get on the ground, I'll show you the nighttime look of this aircraft. It's got decent lighting. Okay, I see the airport right there. Y'all probably saw it way before me, and like, you are blind. And yes, I do need new glasses, so I am blind. Get this thing landed, and then I'll show you the nighttime setup on this so you can see the cockpit. It's definitely one that I would fly at night if I was going to do a night flight. Alright, what's our speed up to? Like I said, it's got really good visibility. Trying to use my hat switch and do this all at the same time. Use my hat switch to look around. Lower my flaps. Drop my gear. yeah, it's a relatively easy aircraft to land. As you can see, I didn't bounce really. It just likes to land and take off fairly easy. So I'll pull off to the side here, and we'll switch the time of day so that you can see what it looks like. All right. First of all, let's get the lights up and going. And then I'm using my mouse wheel to switch those on. And time of day. Let's go. So as you can see, it's actually pretty bright. And you can adjust the brightness with what I was doing down below there. Where's my headlamp at? Nope. Oh, that's on already, huh? Yep. The only bad part is you can't see the dimming switches. It's parking brake. Panel lights. I think they're up all the way. Oh, here we go. Sub-panel lighting. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, it dims that there. Okay. Sure would help have my headlamp. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for, but now all my other lights are off. So yeah, that's how you do the lighting there. Come on. It is very glitchy though. See that? It's just very touchy. There we go. We got them on. That's what it looks like. I'm probably making it harder than it is, but yeah. Got your night lighting right there. Let's go back to daytime, and then we can wrap it up. So yeah, overall, this is a very nice aircraft to have in your hangar. A lot of fun to fly. Great sightseer. Great long flight traveler if you want to do some cross-country flights, which I think I may do in the near future. I don't know. I might do it in the DC-3 because I like that one the best. But I would highly recommend this aircraft if you are in the mood to buy a fairly affordable aircraft in the Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace. It's there for $15 and well worth it in my opinion. Thanks for hanging out with me and flying and checking out this aircraft with me. I hope you enjoyed the flight, and I hope you all have fun flying. Have a good week or weekend, whatever's ahead of you. Stay safe and Godspeed.